Hey guys, so this is a super informal video. I'm doing it kind of vlog style instead of more of like a sit down and chat type of thing because today I'm starting to rearrange all of my yarn. I have it all over the floor. I've had it like spread out throughout my room for quite a while now and have not been very good at organizing. I also have a scrap blanket down there that I need to, I've been really wanting to work on that lately. I also have all of that, which is the scariest part of this. This is the part I'm looking not forward to at all. Part of me wants to just ignore it and pretend it's not there and just hide it behind the door. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm also going to be definitely working on these shelves. They have not looked that good for quite a while and I'm over it. So join me as I try to make my yarn room slash bedroom look better. Okay, so we ended up traveling about an hour and a half from where we live to my grandpa's favorite restaurant, and I fell asleep on the way home and trying to caffeinate myself so I can get motivation to work on this organization. I've done nothing yet apart from what you've seen already, which is just pulled a bunch of stuff out. So just picked up my phone so that I could give myself a little motivation to get started. So hopefully the next time you see me, I will have done something. Okay, first of all, I'm highly impressed with how low this tripod gets, first of all. Second of all, you're probably going to hear my AC in the background of this video because it's super hot in my room and I don't want to sweat my butt off. Also, being on the floor and filming reminds me of when I first started my channel. Give me a thumbs up and put a little heart in the comment section if you were here at the start of my channel within, the first several videos where you remember me filming on the floor. I would love to know how long you've been around. Okay, let's actually get started. Okay, I'm so glad. This is one reason why yarn organizing or organizing your yarn is so important to do every once in a while, because I just found this fundamental cotton that I got last year probably in the clearance sale, and wouldn't this make like the perfect fall keychain, wristlet keychain? So happy I found this. Also, at some point this has got to happen. It's gotta happen. So for this part of the video, I thought I'm just gonna speed through all this, but I keep finding little treasures. So this must be merino Aran weight. Even though it is a thinner yarn, it is a size 4, it's so soft and it has merino wool, so it should be super warm. So I'm thinking beanie with this. I'm gonna do a top-down beanie like you all suggested. That's what I always used to do in the past, and that's what always has worked for me. Going back to my roots on this one. So my idea real quick as I'm kind of going through this yarn is to put yarns that I'm super interested in using soon in these top 2 shelves here, and then or just yarn that I think is pretty and colorful for the background of my videos. And then these bottom shelves here that you don't really see will be some yarn that I want to get to using but not like immediately, if that makes sense. And then I also have some storage that I am going to put some other yarn in to better organize that closet. I don't think I'm going to get to that closet today, but it could happen. We'll see. So, back to the pulling off of yarn. Okay. I don't know if I should be embarrassed of this, proud of this. I really don't know. I really had no idea how much yarn was on these shelves. Like, it is very deceiving because I was literally thinking, oh, I don't have like that much yarn right now. Like, I've got rid of like 2 huge bags whenever I organized it the first time on this shelf. I'm kind of blown away. Just look at this, guys. I just hope my husband doesn't come in here when it's looking like this. I don't think it's showing up as huge as what it is in person. So I just had like this wild hair to just like pull it all off the shelf. I was gonna go like, you know, like cubby by cubby or row by row, and once I started pulling I was just like, no, we're going all in. Now I'm scared. Okay, I literally have no clue where to start. So I think I'm gonna definitely put just chenille and Premier Parfait Chunky at the top because I do love to make amigurumi with these. I also want to put Bernat Blanket somewhere in the middle area because I do love that for amigurumi as well, and we'll probably be using a lot of that for fall. But I kind of want all my colorful yarn up here, so we'll see, because I don't really have a ton of like colorful yarn in Bernat Blanket. And my Bernat Forever Fleece Finer, my favorite yarn of all time, I want that somewhere too because I have beautiful, pretty colors in that. But a lot of the skeins are used, are small now and kind of messy, so I don't know how that's going to look. But anyway, I'm actually going to get started now. I just spent like way too long trying to make a thumbnail. So let's go. Okay, so I have this first cubby full. I just switched the side that this was on and condensed it down to 1 cubby. I'm just going to have to remember that I did put some partial skeins and some duplicate colors behind what's showing. So hopefully when I go to use that for a project, I'll remember to just, look behind there and see what all I have. So 1 cubby done, unless I find some other chenille yarn thrown around here somewhere. have all this beautiful one weight yarn that Petra from Petra's Happy Place gave me. It's Yarn Bee Color Ideal. It's a one weight and it's 50% merino wool, 30% nylon, 20% acrylic. And I really want to do something with this, and I love all the colors. There's so many beautiful colors, and they're so vibrant. Like, I can't even explain the vibrancy of these. And I love all the colors. But I don't know what to do with these. I'm thinking a one weight blanket, but y'all know how many whips I have right now, and especially blanket whips. I have 2 scrap blankets going on. I got a temperature blanket going on. I got a mosaic wrap blanket going on. I've got a little bit of a Minecraft blanket going on. So tell me, guys, should I start this? I really love these colors and I want to do something with them, and I want to put it like right here where you can see all the colors really well. But I don't want it to sit there forever and not use it. Also, this being half wool, I'm nervous to make a blanket out of it because I want to be able to wash and dry it, and I'm not very good with wool and how to care for it. So anyway, here's my dilemma. Moving on. Okay, so little update. The Bernat Forever Fleece Finder that I love, 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 love cannot go on these shelves. As much as I love the colors, it doesn't look good once it starts unraveling a little bit, and it looks sloppy. It looks like colorful spaghetti like squished in there. So first storage bag being utilized. I got this on Temu a while back. I don't plan to shop on there again though. I've heard some bad things about it, but never say never, right? But for now, I am gonna put this in here, and if I can remember, I'm gonna put a dryer sheet in here as well here in a little bit to keep it smelling good. This thankfully doesn't have like a plasticky smell, but it is pretty big, so let's see if all this fits in here. I think it will. Okay, it fits perfectly. There is some extra room in here, so I might put some other yarn in here, depending on how all this goes, so we shall see. But I like the thought of having, like, you know, one type of yarn in a storage bag if I can, just because then I know, like, okay, that's my Forever Fleece Finder. So, and I don't have to, like, dig through it. Okay, I have another idea for my velvet yarn. So I love velvet yarn for amigurumi, and I have quite a bit of it, but it's the same situation as the Forever Fleece Finder. So I think I'm gonna try to see if all my velvet yarn will fit in there as well. So let's see. Okay, so I decided to switch it from this thing to this one, and this is actually, we got a new comforter from Sam's, and this is like an awesome clear big storage thing that the comforter was in. So I'm gonna put all the velvet and Forever Fleece Finder in here. Hopefully that'll all fit. Okay, that worked good. Let's zip it up, and that way I know where all of those are. This thing came so much in handy. I'm so glad I kept it. My husband was like, can you use this for anything? And I was like, yeah, yarn. There's even a little bit more room in here. And you can see what's in it. So I'm happy with that. The next idea I have is I was gonna put my Bernat blanket in that other storage thing. I don't think that's gonna happen. The lighting is horrible right here, sorry. But I have a lot of full skeins of Bernat blanket, or at least like pretty full skeins. So I think I'm gonna put those on the bottom of my shelf. And then I'm gonna take this bag of cotton and put that in this, because I do have quite a bit and it's hard to see when it's all stuffed in here. And then my full skeins of cotton I'm gonna put on the shelf. At least that's my plan for now, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I have all these little used skeins of cotton in here. I have a lot of room left in here, so I'm sure that as time goes on I use cotton a lot, especially around Christmas time, because I make a lot of coasters and scrubbies and stuff. So this will get filled up. The only thing is I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but if I zip this and move it, it's going to get all jumbled around, but it's not that big of a deal. So happy with that. And then I have a few full skeins that I'm going to put on the shelf. So going good so far. Okay, so I have to show you guys something super, super cool. So one of my great aunts gave me some yarn that I believe was her husband's sister or relative a while back, and I just now am getting around to going through it. And so several of these cotton yarns were in there. These weren't too old. This one here, too. But these mercerized cotton, so I've been really interested in trying to make some crochet earrings lately, and this looks super old. Now the yarn is still super vibrant and pretty, but this label looks really, really old, and it has a Walmart sticker for $1.06. And whenever I used to work retail, the very last two numbers were always the year that we priced them in. And so, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that this came out in 1982. Now, I could be totally wrong. This could have come out 10 years ago, 5 years ago, I don't know. But it does look super old. Walmart definitely hasn't priced things in quite a while, so let me know what you think about that. And then this one is the same color, but the label is different, same brand, but the sticker is even older and the price is even less. It's 81 cents, and this says 79 at the top. Please tell me this is from 1979. Like, how cool would that be? Let me know what you think, because I'm super interested to know if this just looks old or if I'm right about the dates. This one does not have a sticker that I could see, but how pretty are these colors? So definitely going on my shelf. And here's a little update so far. I have got some cotton yarn here. I'm thinking about consolidating this over there, not sure yet, and just plugging away, working on the shelves. I've got some Bernat blanket down there in those bottom rows, and then I have filled up more of that bag with cotton yarn. I found quite a bit more. Now I'm worried if it's all gonna fit. So we shall see. But I just had to show you guys that. Let me know what you think. Okay, so I'm taking a break for the night. I've been working for a few hours and I'm just like hitting a wall at this point. So say hi and then move out of the way. So here is what I have so far. I'm happy with that. I have the Bernat blanket down there, some of that red heart, melange. I'm working on this cubby. I really like the way this looks. So that's good. I'm wanting to put like normal, like 4-weight acrylic skeins kind of in this middle section, so I'm working on that. There's the yarn situation down there. as well as on my bed. And I'm working on that closet over there. So still have probably a couple hours of work, but as much as I wanted to get this done today, it's not gonna happen. But now I've just got to clean a little bit of this up out of the way and off the bed so that we can actually sleep in our room tonight. So I will see you guys when I start back to work. Okay, so I'm super proud of myself. I pushed through and decided I'm just gonna get it done tonight. And I'm so glad I did, because I really did not want to stop and just shove everything to the side. But it's like 9 o'clock right now, and I've been working on this since like 5 something probably. So I'm very ready to be done with this. So I do still have a mess in here just because I need to like figure out where I'm going to put these things, but I do have everything organized. So I'm going to flip the camera around and kind of show you what I did. Okay, so here's the finished shelf for now. I'm really happy with how it looks right now. So when I film my videos, you will only see about there. So I love how there's a mix of bright colors and neutrals. And I tried to obviously put my best looking skeins up there. I'm still kind of working on this top section here. I found my old hook organizer, and I like the way that looks up there. I really like that, but it's kind of too tall for my background, so I'm kind of thinking about moving that, but we will see. I struggle with that section right up there. So anyway, we have the yarn Petra gave me. I really am wanting to do like maybe a one weight blanket. We'll see. I just have some regular acrylic just because it's bright and colorful and looks good on the shelf. And then I have some homespun that my great aunt gave me, and a couple other dream spun. And then that hank that I need to make into a cake. And then here's all of my chenille yarn. It does look a little sloppy. That's the only thing I don't like about this. But I do plan to get more Premier Parfait Chunky, so I will replace this just chenille that looks more sloppy with better looking skeins of the Parfait Chunky when I do order some. So that's kind of a temporary look right there. It will look more uniform once I order those. And then I have some cotton yarn down here. I have some cotton DK that I got on sale at Hobby Lobby last year. Some Pima Suprema cotton right here. I love this cotton. Some cream and sugar that someone gifted me. Those are all gifted. I love this cotton, and I think this is, what is this? I think it's something tweed. Yeah, Yarn Bee Tweed indeed. And then I just have some more acrylic skeins. These are for my temperature blanket right here, those 3. And then I just have some random yarn that I'm interested in using sometime soon. This is part of the haul that I still need to film and show you, so you get a little sneak peek, and then the Roll With It melange. Then I have some of my favorite Joann's Big Twist Party yarn down here. And then this is also from Petra, this Summer Nights. I want to make my grandma a lightweight summer scarf out of that. And then I have some Red Heart, what is this called? I forgot what, Huga yarn that I was gifted as well. Then I have some more acrylic. I want to make a beanie for one of my kids or my husband out of that. I got some Heartland. I got this that I want to make a scarf out of because I really want to see the ombre. It has like the perfect ombre, so I want to do that. I have a cardigan made out of that as well. And then here's some chunky weight yarn that is pretty much full skeins. So I have that there. And then I have this little bucket of like random little fallish looking skeins that I don't know if I'll use them anytime soon. I know I will this. This is that fundamental cotton that I want to make a keychain out of, but I just think it looks good sitting there, and I didn't want to just put it away because it's such pretty yarn. And then down here is all of that Bernat blanket. And then I have some random skeins that I didn't want to donate, but I also didn't want to have on my shelf because I don't think I will be using these anytime soon, but I do want to hold on to them. So I'm going to put them probably in the closet over there, but I do need to go down and grab some dryer sheets because it does get like musty smelling in that closet because it's closed most of the time. And then I have this is mainly 6-weight yarn. There may be like some 5-weight in here, but I tried to keep it mainly 6-weight. And so I use this a lot for like decor, sometimes like pumpkins and stuff like that. So I want to hold on to that. I debated getting rid of it, but I feel like, who knows, maybe I'll use it one day. And then I just found some random like Christmas yarn that I might make Christmas ornaments out of this year. So I have that in here. And then I found just some random supplies. I use this for like embroidering eyes and stuff like that. And then I have some like leather tags, a tape measure, some twine, just stuff that I think I might use at some point. And then this is a whip that I have going that you all haven't seen yet, so sneak peek of that. And then I put some plushies in here that I didn't want in my background anymore, but that I don't want to get rid of because I do want to set up at a market at some point, and so I'm kind of just trying to hold on to some of these. I need to weave in the tail on that one. So I'm just holding on to those. Again, I'm going to put a dryer sheet in there so that they don't start smelling weird. And then I have the velvet yarn and the Bernat Forever Fleece Finder in there. I'm probably going to stick that in the closet as well, but again, this is open and I'm going to just stick some dryer sheets in there. And then here's all the cotton yarn. It ended up being a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I actually think I'm going to move these full skeins over here, if I can do it while I'm holding my phone. Well, okay, I'll fix that in a minute. So here is that. I need to zip that up again. Gonna put a dryer sheet in there. This is a whip I found. It's supposed to be like a triangle scarf, so I kind of want to get to work on that. It's pretty fallish looking. So I put that in a little basket. And then here are some random cakes of cotton yarn, Rainbow Rhapsody, and some of that thread. So just thought I would keep that in there. And then here's just a bag I emptied out that had cotton yarn in it. Here is my black scrap blanket. So these are all my acrylic yarns that look kind of sloppy that I use for I can't talk, guys. I almost said slap blankets and it sounded like slap bracelets, but I'm supposed to be saying scrap blankets. It is way too late. I have been like looking at yarn for hours now. So yeah, all the yarn I use for scrap blankets, and I love the way that black looks. And then I have my mosaic blanket, and then I just have some random, like there's that couple squares of that Minecraft blanket. I do want to make that at some point, but I'm just not motivated to do that right now. I have some flowers in there for the bookmarks I want to finish at some point. And then I just have some of my bags hanging there. So in here I have like polyfill, which by the way, this, I think it's loops and threads. Yeah, it's not good. I definitely want to go back to the regular polyfill, but I don't want to waste it either. Yarn Wander, there's pom-poms in there, there's cinnamon sticks for the pumpkins that I make, and the Swift that I can't wait to try out. I have my heat gun, or glue gun. I have some ribbon in here, I have the punch needle kit, some beads, skewers for like flowers and stuff, and then this is like a bag of random whips that I need to finish at some point. Will I ever? I don't know, but I hope so, because this mosaic pillowcase took me so long and I love it. I'm just don't want to do the back of it because it's so monotonous. And then this is like just keychains and pliers and stuff for stitch markers, and I used to make bookmarks and things like that with beads and stuff. So there's my temperature blanket. As you can see, I still have quite the mess, but I have at least organized everything and got my shelf looking good again, because it was looking pretty sloppy in my videos. I'm looking super rough. It's been a long day, but I feel very accomplished to finally get this done. It's been something that's been weighing on my mind for quite a while, and so it's one of those things that just feels good to check off the list. So now I just need to go grab those, I can't think, guys, the dryer sheets, and put them in some of this stuff, stack some stuff in the closet. I'm also going to put some stuff kind of down here. So I got most of it organized. I thought I was going to save that for another day as well, but man, I'm just on a kick of like getting it done. So I should turn it around to show you this. So I put my scrap blanket right there that I want to work on soon. I put the little wicker basket of the chunky yarn there, and my mosaic blanket there. And then here's that closet. I mean, it's definitely cluttered, especially with all the blankets, but I did put dryer sheets and everything. And there's the 2 big storage containers, and then all my like supply type stuff, some whips, and all that. So it does fit in here. It gets it up and out of the floor. I used to have a lot of that stuff over here, all over the floor, so I'm glad to have that up. And then I decided, I still need to go through this, so ignore that, but I decided to put like some of my whip baskets here. I think that will help keep things organized. So yeah, that is what I decided to do with everything for now. Thank you all for joining me on this little organization adventure. It definitely helped to motivate me, feeling like you guys are coming along with me. I really hope that this motivated you to maybe do some organizing as well. I know we all need that motivation. I'm not an organizer by nature. I have to like do it when I'm feeling it, when I'm in the mood, and that's very rare. So don't feel alone if your yarn stash is a mess, because mine usually is. So we'll see how long this stays. Hopefully I can keep it this way for quite a while. But anyway, I just want to say John 3:16 for you guys. It's the verse that I love to say when I don't have another verse prepared, but this is a very important verse. It's one that I feel like everyone should have memorized, and it is, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life." Such an amazing, comforting promise. So anyways, I pray you have a great rest of your day. I pray that God blesses you, and I'll see you super soon in the next one. Bye!